everybody to the first ever Minecraft video, kind of, on my channel. My name is Cupid Efterns. Today, we're playing Minecraft. Not as expected, because normally I play, Dead by Daylight. But I wanted to post Minecraft on the channel because I mentioned a long time ago that I was going to make a Minecraft series or make another Minecraft series. And I told myself that I wanted to do something kind of interesting called Minecraft Mondays. Where basically, every Monday I'm going to post another video about Minecraft where we're going to be playing on this world. And as you can see, we're playing on Survival World. I just literally opened a starter chest, and I definitely am going to be on this world for the remainder of the future. Now, the reason why I had mentioned this is because of the fact that if you watched my channel before, then you might know that I actually started a Minecraft series a long time ago, and I'll explain why I stopped that series, and I'm making this new one in a little bit. But I wanted to restart playing Minecraft because I was talking to a lot of my viewers and subscribers, and a lot of them actually mentioned that they don't mind, they like watching Minecraft, and I also love playing Minecraft, so I like playing the game. A lot of y'all like watching the game. It's also a little different break from playing Dead by Daylight constantly. So I feel like playing Minecraft is gonna be a lot of fun for y'all to watch and a lot of fun for me to play. Also, it gives me a really good excuse to actually play the game because I have a bad habit of playing Minecraft and then deleting the world really quickly because of the fact I get a little bored. But I feel like if I'm uploading videos and content for y'all while also doing it, it gives me more of a drive to continue playing in the world. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you also, like I said, comment and let me know how you feel about these videos, these Minecraft videos. Because like I said before, this is my first time technically-ish making a Minecraft series. So I do want to really hear all feedback. And because of the fact that I'm not saying this won't be nearly as popular as my Dead by Daylight videos, but whenever I post a new series, normally it's not as popular as Dead by Daylight. So as a result, I wanted to make it so that way I post the series on Mondays because Minecraft starts with M, Mondays starts with M, Minecraft Mondays. Very simple. Make sure you also join the Discord server. Link will be in the description where basically you can talk with me about literally anything when it comes to Minecraft, Dead by Daylight, anything you want. Just make sure you join the Discord server. Link in the description. But yeah, this is the first episode. And the first episode, we're not going to really do a lot. That's not true. We're going to be a lot of stuff, actually. Because I want to build... I'm going to spoil it because I haven't even, done it yet. But I'm going to build a sky base. So, the reason why I'm building a sky base is because, basically, in this update... Well, in this video, I'm using the experiment mod, or the experiments on, where basically you have the flying gas. Now, at the time of literally editing this video, they just announced the name of the new Minecraft update. It's called Chase the Skies, and it's coming out in, I believe, the summertime. And I already have the experiment going on, so I can technically get some of the stuff. Not all of the things, but a lot of the stuff. So, like, for example, you see the leaves falling down from the trees, and you might see, if you found a forest biome, you'll see the leaves on the ground. We have a lot of things. So over there in front of us is literally my favorite biome, a savanna biome. I'm gonna go over there eventually. That might be where we live actually, but I'll figure that out in the future. But long story short, there is a lot I want to do in this world, and I have a lot of plans. But the problem I have with Minecraft is it takes so long. With another reason why I said I'm gonna be doing it on Mondays because Minecraft takes a really long time. A Minecraft day lasts for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, a Skull Merchant game or a Dead by Daylight game lasts for less than 20 minutes. I could record literally 2 games of Dead by Daylight instead of recording Minecraft because it just takes way less time. Another reason why I mentioned this is to say that the reason why I'm posting this series on Mondays is because the amount of time it takes to actually play Minecraft is really, really was so long. So at the beginning of the first episode, we're really just gonna go around the world and try and find villages so we can steal stuff from villages. A lot of Minecraft will be a lot of me cutting out videos literally because like I said, a lot happens. So right now, I'm definitely gonna kill a sheep. I want to make sure I make a bed. Sheep are gonna be really, really important for the future of this world, by the way. So I want to get a sheep farm eventually and a cow farm, and everything, so I can start making my sky base. Because basically, I plan to make a bunch of sky islands, like a giant sky temple, and different things like that. I have a lot of ideas in my head about what I want to do. It's more like applying them. Of course, I already spawned and I hate drowns. In case you don't know, I really hate drown zombies. They're my least favorite zombies in the entire game. But I'm going to try and find some villages because I realized that if I find villages, I can easily get lots of materials. And speaking of villages, there's one right in front of me. So I'm going to go steal their stuff. Now I'm going to pick up all these different things right here because of the fact that they're the little bushes that produce light at night. The firefly bushes. Really cool item, actually. Only problem is the fact that they only produce light at night, so it has to be nighttime. I don't know why I did this. I cut this tree down, and then I realized I don't feel like cutting it down all the way, so I kind of stopped cutting it, and I just left it there. But we'll cut it eventually. Maybe we'll see what happens. But yes, me and some food, and the reason why I have already some food on me is because of the fact that I have a starter chest. The reason why I use a starter chest is because of one reason. It's literally that cacti you see in our hotbar. Basically, whenever I make a Minecraft world, one of three things happens. I either spawn in a desert biome, so I can easily get cacti. I just spawn nowhere near one, and I have to travel like 20,000 blocks just so I can find a desert biome, so I can get cacti. Or I spawn in a cold biome, and there's no desert biome, like literally at all on the entire map. And that really, really sucks. So because of that reason, I decided to put a starter chest down and pray I get at least one cacti. And luckily for me, I got one cacti. So because of this reason, I can actually make a cactus farm in the future without having to find a desert biome and just do that. Now, that doesn't mean there's probably not a desert biome near us. It's just kind of like my luck when it comes to Minecraft is I never find desert biomes because the game actually just hates me. So I just decided to try and make it easier on myself by using Starter Chest. Also, it makes the game a little bit faster because I can start off with better stuff. I was trying to actually eat stupid food, but instead I accidentally put the block down. But yes, now we're going to try to ransack these villages real quick because we need lots of materials. So first thing first, we're going to steal all these furnaces because free furnaces is fun. And then we're going to go inside this place and we're going to look in the blacksmith chest and pray it's something useful. Survey says that's iron sword and some iron is pretty good actually. And a bundle, which is actually a really good item because I can actually put stuff in there that I don't really need and get my inventory to be not terrible like it is right now. So that's pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with this, but I want to try and explore the entirety of this village real quick and basically just get rid of all of the hay bales and stuff and the chests. I love stealing chests, by the way, because it makes it easier when I make a storage room in the future. I rarely make storage rooms in my Minecraft worlds because I normally just leave them. So because of the fact that I am going to be what's it called, making this one, well, because of the fact that I'm going to be make sure I'm staying in this world for a super long time and build a lot of stuff, I plan to make a storage room. Also, you haven't noticed I'm playing on console. I'm playing on Bedrock Edition, and I like console and I like Bedrock Edition a lot, but also I like having mods. But I don't have any mods in this world. I also don't have a Tether Pack on. I have the regular Minecraft on, just so y'all can see what it looks like regularly. And the reason why I'm speeding up all the content right now is because of the fact that basically y'all don't really need to see everything that happens. To be completely honest, like I don't want to cut out. This is my first time. Well, not my first time making a Minecraft series, but this is one of my first time making a Minecraft series. I don't want to cut out a lot of the gameplay because I feel like it's important for y'all to be able to see what's happening. But also sometimes the gameplay is kind of boring, so I feel like speeding it up is a really good idea. Like right here, for example, I'm literally about to turn nighttime. I'm in this giant cave which we're gonna explore, and then I decided to just, take someone's bed and go to sleep. Also, I realized I believe there's library books up here, and keep in mind we need books. Oh no, this is not a library actually. Normally there's a library in a village, but like this one doesn't have one. So yeah, I'm just speeding up the process because I want y'all to see what happens, but I don't want y'all to also I want to cut out gameplay either. So this is why I'm speeding it up. But basically, our inventory is full at the moment, and we are just zooming, trying to get all the stuff from the villages because there's not really any villagers to trade with right now. And I don't really care about trading with them right now at the moment. I care more about just taking their stuff because if I take all his hay bales, I can use them for the future gameplay and use them for either food, like for example, making a bunch of bread, or any other reason. So luckily that bundle I got earlier is really helpful, and I can put a lot of stuff inside the bundle and just quickly get my inventory to be not ugly and proceed so I can steal more and more stuff. So now we're gonna go get all the hay bales and basically have a bunch of food for the future because without this food, I will literally die. This is why I love villages so much because the fact that villages literally have so much materials. So while y'all watching this, let me explain to y'all what happened in the last Minecraft series, was the reason why I stopped uploading the videos. So basically, a while ago, if y'all been to my channel from the beginning, y'all know that I upload daily content. But I also really, really like other games. So for example, I decided to make a Minecraft series a long time ago, and I really enjoyed it. But the problem was I noticed that a lot of the viewers I was getting, yes, the content did really, really well. I got like 1,000 views on my content. I didn't like the fact that a lot of the viewers that were watching my content were not really engaging. And that's because of the fact that I had asked two people in particular to help me with my YouTube channel at the time because of the fact that I was so new. One of them made my thumbnails, and which is funny because he doesn't make my thumbnails anymore. Also, I found out a village, by the way, which is why I'm speeding it up. One person made my thumbnails, and the other person, why is there a hole here? Just helped me engage with engagement. But I noticed the person that was helping me with engagement, and I put engagement inside of quotation marks. I realized that he was not helping with engagement. He was actually messing up my channel by literally, I believe, having bots. And the reason why I learned this was because of the fact that basically when I look at the comments, I realized the comments of the videos were literally just like, and either not in English, made no sense, or there's something bad. And if you've watched a video before, you've seen bot comments before, so you know what they look like. And I was like, oh no, I don't want my I don't want my Minecraft videos to just be full of bots. So I purposely told that person to stop helping me and blocked them. And I'm kind of bad a little bit, but also I was like, no, I don't want the future of my channel to be completely ruined because somebody else is trying to ruin it. So I blocked them and I never asked them for help ever again. And then also because of the fact that I didn't want to trust them, I also stopped asking the person who makes my thumbnails to stop making my thumbnails too because I just wanted to do everything solo. I just felt like asking for help would just sometimes have consequences. And I just didn't want to have to deal with it. So that's the reason why I stopped that. And that's also the reason why I stopped my Minecraft series. Because I just didn't want to even have like that world anymore. I just felt bad. I was like, wow, I really made this world thinking it was gonna be something cool, and then it just turned to be Now again, the world wasn't really to blame for it. It was really just like that person. But ever since then, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just do everything on my own solo. So as you can see, all my thumbnails are, well, if you don't know, all thumbnails I make are literally only mine. I don't ask for help anymore. I do it all by myself because it's just easier that way, and I don't have to worry about, you know, different things. Does that mean I'm not gonna cooperate with people in the future? Of course not. Like literally, somebody in my Discord, well, someone joined my Discord channel, and he actually asked if he wanted to, well, if I wanted to be a streamer with him. Like basically we stream together because he was looking for streamer buddies. And I was like, that's a great idea. But of course, oh, look, a lava pit. We can actually get obsidian really easily. But because of that reason, it's not that I don't trust people. I just have a hard time trusting people now. That's the reason why I decided to stop. But that's the whole reason why I stopped the first Minecraft world. But now we have this one, and I actually plan to do everything on my own. I also plan to, what's it called? Make sure this Minecraft world stays for a super long time because Minecraft Mondays are really cool. So yes, now that I'm done talking about a little backstory story time, let's get straight to more gameplay so I can show you what's happening. Okay, back at the first village we found, I decided that I'm gonna basically steal the villager's house and live here because it's a little starter base. Now normally when I play Minecraft, I kind of make a starter base inside of a village because of the fact that they always have all stuff. As you can see, we've already explored like 3 different villages and took all the hay bales. So as a result, we have like I think 3 stacks of hay bales basically, and we have 2.5 stacks of hay bales, which means we can make so much bread, so we'll never die. And that's the whole reason why I did this. So once I finally did that, I decided it's time to explore that cave I had mentioned earlier. Now, luckily for me, we already have some iron. So if I really wanted to, I can make an iron pickaxe, and hopefully we can find diamonds quickly. If we cannot, oh well. So putting all this stuff down, I'm going to have a little base where I can basically start doing all the stuff I need to do before I enter that cave. Because caving is one of the most important things to do in Minecraft, but I have a lot of fun doing it. Now, normally, again, I'm not trying to compare myself to other content creators. Also, I don't know what it is. I have OCD. I like to make sure that my good furnaces, the blast ones, are at the bottom, and then the regular ones at the top. So, most Minecraft YouTubers probably would have cut a lot of stuff, went caving, yada yada yada, and then got diamonds and then started their base. But because of the fact that that's not how I am, I want to show y'all the actual process of doing everything, which is the reason why you're seeing it fast forwarded and you're seeing what's happening. Now, I don't know, honestly, which way I kind of want to do it in the future. Maybe I will cut out some more stuff. Maybe I'll do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Well, there will be times where I do stuff behind the scenes because Minecraft, I guess, it's a long game. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the game, doing like for example, Minecraft day is 20 minutes. If I don't go to sleep, that's only 10. If I go to sleep, that's 10 minutes, but it's 20 minutes. We're already on day 2 because I have the day tracker on. We went to sleep twice already, so that means basically we've been playing for 20 minutes. But I condensed that 20 minutes into at the moment of recording this video, 15 at the most minutes. So like 15 minutes. So because of this reason, well, we technically have been playing for about I don't even know. Oh yeah, a lot. And I also fast forward a lot of the content. So we've been playing for a while, but I fast forward the content as a result. So that's the reason why you see so much little stuff happening. But we're gonna explore the cave in a minute because of the fact that I want to get as many materials as possible, mainly iron. Because even though I know how to make an iron farm and making an iron farm is really, really easy, I honestly want to go exploring normally so I can find some diamonds. So let's start exploring. So before we start to actually go in the cave, I'm gonna go get some coal right here because of the fact that I don't know how YouTube settings work. But basically, when I go caving, I don't ever use torches because I just don't use them. I don't need them to be able to see. But also, I realize sometimes I do miss some materials. So as because of this reason, I decided, okay, I need to get torches so I can actually make sure I don't miss any materials, and also make sure that y'all can actually see on YouTube. That way, it doesn't look really, really dark inside the cave. Even though I do have my gamma all the way up, or my brightness all the way up, but I like to just make sure y'all can see it, and also I can be comfortable seeing it as well. Okay, I made some torches, and I just heard a cave sound. Why? And then I'm going to try and explore this area down here. Now, keep in mind, we're playing. Oh, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. This is a hard. We're playing on survival, as you can see. This is hard mode, and I will tell you the seed in a minute. 'Cause I kind of forgot the name of the seed, honestly. But basically, I don't have any armor on, and skeletons exist, and there's some zombies down there. So I'm basically gonna pray I don't get knocked down here when I'm trying to bridge down, and I'm also going to what's the point? I don't die. Normally, I don't die in Minecraft, but if I that's not true actually. Normally, I try not to die in Minecraft. The only way I really die is basically every single enemy in the Nether. Cause I hit the Nether, and I die from skeletons. But I don't really die from skeletons. I just get really, really low from skeletons. Skeletons are really, really annoying, and I play on hard mode, so they do the maximum damage they can do, and it's just aggravating to be completely honest. But anyway, I hear a lot of noises already. I'm like, his skeleton with armor on, by the way. Like, what is the chances? So basically, I light up this area. The first thing I do, I light up the area first, then I go back. Luckily for me, I have that skeleton in the corner, but I'm like, wait a minute. I gotta kill you. Because if I don't kill you and you try and murder my soul, I'm gonna be mad. Bro, killed him, took his armor. Wear that. Lucky me. And now I'm going to actually continue. Now that I look at the gameplay from an editing perspective, by the way, is editing Cube Productions. I realized that the game is not actually that dark. Also, why did the game play two torches now? That's kind of weird. The game's not that dark, so maybe I don't need torches in the future of my content. But of course, I will probably still bring them anyway because I like to be able to see. So I'm just running around. I look down here. The cave goes down, which means maybe it goes towards diamond level. So I'm gonna try and go quickly. Get the most important thing is to get 24 iron because then I have the ability. Another skeleton armor on, by the way. The first two skeletons we ever see is literally full of armor. What is this? Sadly, he only dropped his leggings, so I can't wear them. I already have leggings on. But the first two skeletons we meet have full iron armor, or full armor on, which is kind of sad. And I'm trying to just get 24 iron because then I can make full iron armor and make exploring actually basically trivial. Because when you have full iron armor on, you're never gonna die, basically. So I'm not really worried. But hopefully we can use that to our advantage and basically never die. So creeper immediately explodes because I'm bad at the game, but it's fine. Who cares? Because of the fact that, like I said before, all I care about is getting 24 iron. So I'm gonna quickly mine all the iron I find in this area, and I'll be right back with y'all. I thought I was gonna cut it out, but I decided to speed it up because of the fact that again I want y'all to see what's happening. Also, we get a lot of iron, so right here. So I'm speeding it up by 3 times. I might speed it up actually even more in the future, but right now I think 3 times is good. So I'm gonna get all the iron and coal I see because of the fact that it's more important to get coal for literally smelting things. If we don't smelt things, we die. Well, not die, we just lose. So I need to smelt things too. So I need to get coal and iron. Luckily, this cave is gigantic, so getting the iron is really easy. I don't want this creeper to explode, so I'm gonna kill him. XP, and then we're going to put torches everywhere. I hate when mobs spawn near me when I'm trying to mine things, so I want to put torches down. And there's a lot of iron, by the way, inside this place, which kind of makes me happy. I didn't want to fall down, so I got scared, so I decided to back up a little bit, get this iron, and then we're going to go up here. Again, another skeleton, because the game hates me. And also, trying to kill a skeleton from in the high ground is really, really annoying. More annoying. Speaking of that, I gotta actually make a shield. Luckily, when I play Minecraft, me and my friends are the ones that play together. Well, me and my friend are the ones that normally play together. And we always make the same mistake of playing Minecraft and then proceeding to leave the world immediately because of the fact that we beat the Ender Dragon, we get the Elytra, and we're like, oh, okay, I'm done. And I'm like, nah, that's not how you're supposed to play Minecraft. So that's the reason why I keep mentioning how like I really just have a hard time playing in one world because we end up leaving. But luckily this time I would not make that same mistake, and I will actually, you know, do a lot of stuff on camera, some stuff off camera. Like for example, in the future I'm gonna be building some stuff, and I'm probably gonna use diorite and andesite, and y'all are not gonna want to watch me go back, English, go back in this cave and mine that. I'll keep in mind I'm ignoring all of the coal. I mean, all of the copper I see. Copper is a really cool looking block, and I actually like it a lot. Speaking of that, actually will show a picture right on the screen right now, where basically I actually made a copper build, and I even posted. This is a picture of basically a copper build that I made a long time ago when I was playing with my friend on a One World, and basically I made a copper boat, and it's really cool. And that world was actually a lot of fun. A lot actually. I can't take a picture of it because of the fact I forgot he has the world, so I can't actually do it. But I was going to put a picture. My bad. The editing mistake. I was gonna put the picture of it, but it's a really cool looking boat. I made with copper. I oxidized the copper and I basically used the blue version of it and I made a lot of cool looking materials and stuff. Because in my opinion, the orange copper looks kind of, but then the blue copper, oh, hot, and that's the reason why I use it. But yes, now we finally mined all of that iron, and it's kind of cool that he's speeding it up. Y'all get to see the process really fast, and it's really cool. So we got 54 iron from all that, by the way. So now we're going back towards our little house, and it's time to smelt all that iron so I can make a bunch of stuff. Okay, after smelting all the iron, basically, I decided to make full iron armor, which you can see in the right there. Yep, full iron armor. And then basically, I made iron pickaxes. I made two of them because I thought I was gonna go mining for a long time. Then I also made more torches, and I also decided to do other stuff. Then I realized that I might need more wood. So, like a normal person does, they go and they actually just break down trees. But we live in a plains biome, so instead I was like, I'll just take wood from these houses, and that's what I did instead. So that's kind of what. So it looked really bad, but I got some water. Make sure I stole. Let's see what his trades were. Not bad trades, but not really anything useful. And then I was like, okay, I need wood, so I'm just gonna take the wood off these houses, and that should be enough wood for me. So as a result, we're gonna steal this wood, and we're gonna go back down the cave again and try and explore and go get some diamonds because hopefully we can get some diamonds, go to another, and get some enrod. I mean, some another thingamajiggies, and then life will be great. So I'll see y'all there. Okay, so we're back in the cave because of the fact that I want to explore and get as many materials as possible so we can actually start building our base. But the problem is, this video, in case you don't know, if I'm editing this, is already an hour long. And that's for me fast forwarding like the last 2 seconds that we just did. So I'm gonna fast forward, sadly, more stuff. But the thing is, I don't really wanna cut around and like show y'all. I don't really want to cut around because of the fact that if I cut around, then I feel like y'all gonna miss some really key moments like me almost dying or me seeing certain things. So instead, I'm gonna fast forward it because if I fast forward it, at least then y'all can pause the video, go back and see different things, and have the ability to see exactly what I've been doing compared to this cutting around. Like when little small stuff happens, like y'all don't want to see me fast forward me, smelting stuff in a furnace. Like it's gonna be slow. But this in particular, I want y'all to see everything that happens. So I'm gonna fast forward, play some music in the background, and let's get our cave on. So right here, I found this abandoned mine shaft, and I was like, yes, I get to explore abandoned mine shaft, and I'm going to start exploring lots of diamonds. But instead, what ends up happening is literally the abandoned mine shaft goes nowhere. So I was like, oh, this is awful, and I felt bad because I was like, I really need abandoned mine shaft, but you'll see in the next video because I already have recorded a lot of the content for this game. So I basically am really looking for an abandoned mine shaft, but at the moment we're not going to find one, but maybe in the next video you'll see something special. But anyway, let's continue the cave on. Let's resume the music. Okay, after that giant montage. By the way, if you enjoyed the music, make sure you let me know in the comments. I actually think that music fits perfectly well when it comes to caving, because it's literally like I was gonna say atmospheric, but I guess that's the wrong word to use. But this is really good music that I think y'all like a lot. But anyway, I'm done caving. I didn't want to die because the last like few seconds, you basically saw me fighting a bunch of mobs, and I was like, wow, I have ran out of torches. So the best thing to do is like usual to just dig straight up. So now I'm gonna dig straight up, and I'm gonna meet y'all back at the base. Okay, now we're finally out of that stupid cave. I can basically tell you exactly what we got. So we got basically 2 stacks of iron. We got three and a half stacks of redstone, 12 diamonds, some gold, lots of cobblestone, and that's basically the main things we got. Now, of course, when you go down to the deep slate level, you don't see coal anymore, sadly. So that kind of sucks. We didn't get a lot of coal. But don't worry, that same cave we started at the beginning has coal in it. So in the next video, I will, of course, be getting more coal for y'all because of the fact that even though I don't really need torches to see, and y'all could have cleared, and y'all saw through the montage that you can see through the dark, I prefer to make sure everyone has the ability to see. So because of this reason, I'm gonna try and have lots of coal. Also, I need coal so I can actually smelt this stuff. So now I have to smelt all this stuff. And once this stuff's done smelting, we will now do something else. But anyway, let me cut until all this stuff is smelted. So while smelting, a villager, I guess, turned into an armorer automatically because I took a blast furnace from a different village, I'm pretty sure it was, and I ended up placing it here. So this villager keeps coming inside of our house and basically he's leaving and then coming back. So because of this reason, I thought to myself, how do I trap him in? So I decided to just dig right under this bed. I have 2 beds, and I decided to dig a little tunnel, and I'm basically gonna keep him inside and trap him there, and that way we can trap him indefinitely and he can't get out. That's the plan. So we're gonna dig a little tunnel, and we're basically gonna keep him right here. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because he's an armorer, and armorers are one of the few villagers in the game where basically you can give them coal and I believe iron, and if you give them coal and or iron, they'll give you emeralds. So because of this reason, we have to wait for them to come back, and then we're just going to basically trap them. So like today, hurry up. And then I'm gonna just, destroy. I'm gonna keep him in the hole because of the fact that it'll be easier. Hopefully, nothing bad happens to him. Foreshadowing in the future, but we'll figure that out later. So I'm gonna break it so he can't get out, and we're gonna dig underneath him. I don't want to dig. I don't want to hit him because if I hit him, the iron golem will be like and try to murder me. So no. So he's gonna not fall. I'm like, where did he go? And then I realized he's on my bed because yeah. So now I gotta push him on the bed. Excuse you. Oh wow. So hopefully the iron what's it called? Goldman's get mad at me for doing that. But I'm pretty sure he won't get mad at me because it's not I didn't hit him. It's just someone else's fall damage. Now I should probably build a trapdoor honestly, but it's fine. I'm never gonna fall in that hole anyway. So now I'm gonna continue smelting. And most of the stuff is already done smelting because of the fact that we have blast furnaces. And now I'm gonna try and do something else. We're gonna make a diamond pickaxe with our new diamonds. As you can see, I already made it. Wow, I already made it off camera. And then literally, we're going to find a patch of lava, and we're going to get some obsidian so we can go in the nether. Okay, so now after I went back to the ruined portal that we found during the beginning of the game where I fast forwarded me going through all the villages and raiding them. And basically, as I'm dying, because I forgot to hold the shift button to make sure I crouch to make sure I don't get obliterated. The sun's setting, but I need to get 10 or more obsidian. I'm probably get 14 because 10 to make another portal, 4 to make a enchantment table. And basically, we're just going to make a nether portal real quick, and we're going to try and put it in a good spot, allowing us to go through the nether and hopefully find a nether fortress. Because nether fortresses have what we need, which is the end rods. Now, I don't really need end rods. I only want them so I can make potion effects. Also, because of the fact I do want to find like maybe a dry gas if possible, because dry gas have the ability to allow us to fly. And if we can do that, we can make our flying base much easier. Now, luckily, I already have some designs on what I want to do in my head, but the problem is I have to actually, make the designs. Now, sadly, as you can see, we're on day 5. Now, remembering one thing, sadly, is because of the fact that we're on day 5, which means that I had not been asleep in like, I don't know, 2 days, which means phantoms are going to spawn. And phantoms are the literal most annoying, unneeded, unwanted enemy ever created in Minecraft, and they are so annoying, and I hate them so much. Now I have to go back to our base without dying. And as you can see, I'm going to probably most likely die because of the fact that phantoms do so much damage, even though we literally have our armor on. So now I'm going to run. Now, if you look in the water, I see, well, first I see this gold block, and I'm like, I want to get this real quick. because gold blocks are, useful. So I need to make power rails probably in the future so I can move stuff. Because I'm gonna eventually make some farms, and they're gonna make the farms most likely on the ground level, but then I'm gonna have to move the stuff in the top level on the air level because we're gonna have stuff in the air in the future. So that's the reason why I have to do that. So now I'm gonna mine this block, and I'm like, okay, please fall down so I can grab you. And of course, it fell down on the obsidian. So now we have to mine the obsidian, which means we have to get the diamond pickaxe again and mine this. Now, the first thing I'm probably enchant will be a diamond pickaxe, or is going to be a diamond shovel. I mean, either diamond pickaxe, a diamond boots, or a diamond axe. I like having an enchant diamond axe, by the way. Of course, that didn't fall. The obsidian failed, but not the actual gold block on top of the obsidian. So now I gotta mine this other one, so we can obtain the gold block, and then we can run back to our base. It breaks so slowly, I forgot. There we go. And we can go back to our base. So I'm gonna move over here. If you look in the water, I did this off camera, by the way, because I wasn't recording when I did it. But basically, we're gonna travel back to our base. But if you look in the water, you're gonna see a structure in the water. That is where we came out of when we dug from the cave. And that little structure is basically just a reminder for me to know, like, this is where I came out of. So if I want to go back in the cave and explore more, I know exactly where to go. And it's actually really close to our base. So I hear a skeleton shooting at me, and I'm like, what is that? And then I'm gonna go move past the zombie, and I look in the water. Hello? I thought I was creeper. Lag? I'm fine with that. Okay. As you can see, I'm worried about I hate phantoms. Phantoms are the one that scare me the most. They hit me out of nowhere and I get scared. So that scares me a lot. Also, of course, there was a lava pool right there that I could have used instead of going all the way so far from the base. But I'm eating my food. I'm scared of being hit by phantoms. And I see a village over there, but that's the wrong village actually. So I'm gonna go back over here. That's what I was talking about. The in the water right there. I use the cobble deep slate to basically. Oh, there's a phantom. Gross. I use the cobble deep slate to basically indicate this is where we came from. So this phantom to come down. I forgot I have a bow and arrow actually. Oh yeah, I didn't save this when I started caving, but I ended up combining all the bows that I got from the skeletons a long time ago, and I basically made it into one bow. That's the reason why I have a bow now. So this phantom will try and murder me. Now, if you have a block on your head, the phantoms won't actually go after you, and they won't even spawn. But because we're out in the open now, the phantoms are going to spawn. Behind us, like I said before, scared me. Behind us, like I said before, is actually the location of the cave entrance that we came out of. I'm going back to the village where we started at so I can actually not die. Creeper, I don't care if you explode or not. Okay, then I care a little bit, I might die. So now all I have to do is not get eaten by these stupid phantoms, and then I win. So I'm trying to get back into the base quickly, and we are safe. Now I can go to sleep. I lied. Why is that? Because there's a monster next to me. Where is there a monster? It's two zombies that are literally trying to murder my soul. Now, luckily, the zombies realize they can't get to me, so they can't get the villagers. So because of that reason, they actually walk around the house instead of going to the door. I don't know why. I thought zombies could break doors inside of hard mode, but I guess they can't, or maybe they just didn't break it. I don't know. Either way, we're going to murder the zombies because I can go to sleep, and then we're going to continue, and we're going to try and build our nether portal so we can go in the nether and hopefully not die. Cool transition, I know. Now we're gonna build another portal. I mean, so basically, I already built it in there over here because this is where we're gonna start. Like once we leave our village house, we're gonna start building in this area. At first, I was gonna build in the savanna biome that I had mentioned at the beginning of the video that I saw, but the reason I was gonna build there was because if it rains, I won't actually hear the rain, and I really hate rain. But I chose to just build in this area because of the fact that it's close to the village and it's really open and I like the green grass. So if I build an island in the air, the grass will be green. But anyway, I have materials, I have gold pants on, that way I don't get killed by piglins. Let's go in the nether. Thank Jesus, I spawned actually in a good spot. Normally when I'm in the nether, I spawn in the most annoying, worst spot ever. Now, one thing about me, I didn't mention this in the beginning of the game, I do not have cheats on in this world because I feel like cheating is cheating. But one cheat that I do use that is not actually on the world is this website called oh wow, I forgot the name of the website. That's kind of funny. Chunkbase. There we go. I think it's called Chunkbase. Chunkbase is a website where basically you put the seed of your world in, and when you put the seed of your world in, it will tell you where basically every single structure in the entire world is. Now, I have not used this in the overworld because of the fact that I don't really need to, and also I don't want to. but I most definitely use this in the Nether. And the reason why I use this in the Nether is because of the fact that if I didn't use it in the Nether, I would literally have no way to know what direction to go in to figure out where the Nether Fortress was. And because of this reason, I know where to go in order to not get obliterated in the Nether. So the problem I have is the fact that over here is literally death, so I'm not even gonna go over here. I'm block it off. That way the guys won't shoot us, and hopefully the Maverick Cube won't go after me. But he saw me. And Maverick Cubes are the most annoying enemy. As you can see, he did 3 damage to me, even though I have full iron armor on. So yeah, and then I don't even know what hit me then. I just got obliterated. Like, hello? His baby's teleported literally right there. So as a result, I have to deal with this nonsense. I hate the Nether, by the way. I already mentioned it once. I really, really, really hate the Nether. And the reason why I hate the Nether is because the enemies do so much damage in hard mode, and I have armor on. So imagine I didn't have armor on, how much damage I would take. Like, it's insane. Now, the Nether is important because a lot of the good-looking blocks are actually in the Nether for build, like Blackstone, really cool-looking block, and they're required to go in the Nether to get it. I like red Nether wart blocks and using builds of them, but the problem is Nether wart's a really annoying thing. And the main reason why we're going to the what's it called? The main reason why we're going to the Nether Fortress in the first place is actually to get Nether wart. We're trying to get Nether wart, and we're trying to get Nether wart, soul sand, blaze rods, and then if possible, a dry gas. If we can get all 4 of those things, mission complete. The problem is probably not going to happen, and I might die because the Nether is really scary. So now that I blocked this off, I decided to figure out where the actual location of the fortress was. Now, like I said before, I know where the fortress is, but I haven't looked in the fortress, like in a crater wart or anything, to see if it has Nether wart or whatever. I just know a location of a fortress, and I'm praying it has Nether wart. Now I'm going to try and go over there and make sure I don't die. So I'm going to collect this, what's it called? Quartz. Because quartz is a really cool looking block, and I like it a lot. So we're going to try and get some. But I realized I don't know how, again, how like certain Nether rules work. Like, for example, there's another enemy called a piglin. Piglins will not attack you as long as you're wearing gold. Which is the reason why you see me wearing the gold leggings that I have right now. These same gold leggings, by the way, I got from a skeleton that we killed at the beginning of the video. So that's really good for me. They won't attack me. And then we're also inside of a Nether waste biome, and Nether waste spawn piglins. So because of this reason, I am prepared to deal with them. Also, I do have a gas killing machine called a bow and arrow. Murder that thing. I need the gas tier, honestly, but like, it's fine. So I don't know why. Oh yeah, I know why. I was prepared mentally to build a area to protect our portal in, but because our portal spawned basically inside of a little cave area, and there's no way a gas can spawn there because the light level, I believe, is too high. I don't really have to protect the portal. Also, I have a flint still with me, just in case, I believe. So because of that reason, yeah, I do. So because of that reason, I wanted to check to make sure, I wanted to protect the portal, but I don't even need to. That's makes me really happy. Now, like I said, piglins are weird. They won't attack you as long as you're wearing gold armor, but they will attack you if you, why is that? I hate the Nether. Like, why is there even a hole here? They will attack you, however, if you open a chest and they can see you, if you break a chest and they can see you, or if you hit them. And because of these 3 reasons, all I have to do is not do any of that stuff, and life is great. So right here, I'm trying to traverse the Nether, not die, because you know dying's bad. Well, I don't really care about die, really. It's more like if I die in a lava, that's bad. So I'm gonna walk past this piglin, make sure I have my gold armor on, and we're good. Very simple. Now, the problem I have is the fact that I don't want to mine any blocks. I'm pretty sure also if you mine a block like gold or something near them, they will attack you because they just covet stuff. So right here, I'm like the hole right here. I'm gonna place a hole. Then I look and I went, wait a minute, I accidentally placed my chest. And I got mad at myself. And I broke the chest, and the piglin got mad at me. And then he hit me. I lost 5 hearts, and I said, yep, this is why I hate the Nether. Like, literally awful. I got so unlucky. I had a chest in my hand, and I just hate everything. So now I'm leaving the Nether, and we're gonna come back when we actually have health. Okay, now we're back in the Nether. I'm gonna start what's it called? Digging towards the actual fortress. Like I said before, I used chunk base to figure out where the fortress was because I didn't feel like having to explore randomly the Nether to figure out where it was. And the reason why I didn't want to do that is because the Nether is a really annoying place to like try and try and explore, and every enemy does so much damage that I'd rather not do it. So right here we have a Hoglin, which is a spell type of creature that spawns in Nether. It's actually really, really easy to kill these things, so they do a lot of damage, but they have a lot of health actually too. But the problem is they're too thick, like Skull Merchant, that they literally cannot get through small areas. So all I have to do is get in come up follow me. And then we just murder him by keeping him trapped right here. Because he's too thick to get past. And then my sword broke. Luckily I brought another one with me, and we're good. And then we just continue. Now we're gonna start building. I'll make sure I block off this area. I don't feel like dying, even though I'm never gonna go over here in the first place. But imagine us falling that one little hole and I just die. Because I'd rather die to a creature like in the Nether than die to lava. Because lava will instantly evaporate all my stuff. So let's start building towards the actual location of our fortress. Okay, dokie. So after building, we finally figured out where it was. Well, not building. After building and tunneling, I finally found it. So now that I found this fortress, we can basically block off this area and make a little tiny mini base where I can basically put some stuff down, recuperate, and prepare myself for the torture that's going to be this area. So now I'm going to basically, sadly, do more speeding up of me basically going through this fortress and trying to get some blaze rods, and then we'll see what happens. And also, hopefully, I can find some, what's it called? Some, ooh, wow, I forgot the name of the item. Wow, another word. There we go. Okay, so after blocking off a lot of the areas, I decided to just speed up me killing these blazes. Yeah, English. Speed up me killing these blazes. Luckily with a shield, it's not really a problem because shields are pin block projectiles. But the problem is, I'm an idiot, and basically I was trying to make the blaze spawner area bigger because I wanted the ability for more blazes to spawn. Also, I didn't want them to fly up in the air, so I had to block off the ceiling. So while doing this, I remembered the hard way that blazes have a melee attack, and basically because they have a melee attack, they can actually hit you if they get too close to you. So you have to make sure they're not too close to you. And their melee attack does more damage than their super projectile attack does, because it has 3 hearts of damage when I have, again, iron armor on. I don't know what it is in this game, but like, why do nether enemies do 3 hearts of damage even though you have armor on? Like the piglin did 5, and the stupid annoying enemy like the magma cube did 3, and I'm like, what is happening? So because of this reason, they're obliterating me with the. I'm like getting obliterated by standing too close. So I made a mistake here, and I ended up basically making it bigger. And as a result, I got in a really bad position, and I ended up literally getting hit like multiple times up close. So because of this reason, my health bar got basically obliterated. And I was like, I got this though. So I'm trying my hardest to make it bigger. But it's not really hard to kill blazes because they're not really a problem. But this is how you make a spawner bigger. So I'm going to make it bigger. And then we're going to get more blaze rods. And hopefully I can get like 20. I want to get like at least 20 so I can make Eyes of Ender. Because Eyes of Ender are really good. But right here, I got too close to the blazes and ended up literally getting hit multiple times. And then I was finally done being on fire. And I didn't realize there was fire right next to me. And I ended up dying. Because when blazes shoot you, when they shoot blocks, they light blocks on fire, and the block basically have fire on it, and I end up walking to the block, and I burned to death. So I'm really bad, and I'm mad, so now I gotta go back to another and get my stuff back. So I'm gonna cut the tour, and I actually get my stuff, and we'll try and explore the fortress again, so we can try and get some nether wart. So as you can see, I have a chest. Well, I have my inventory. I have another skull in my hand. And you think, why is that? Let me explain. So when I died, I was so upset at myself that I literally got off the game, and then I went back to another to try and get myself back, and died again. By the way. So then after that happened, I went back a third time, and I finally got myself back. And I was fighting a bunch of what's it called? Wither skeletons, and also blazes. And I ended up getting a blaze rod. I mean, sorry, a wither skull. So I'm pretty happy. But then after I got my stuff back, and luckily almost hit that pavement, by the way. Luckily, a lot of my stuff didn't get burned. I ended up deciding to explore the entire fortress so I can try and get my nether wart. And literally, there is no nether wart in the fortress. Remember how I foreshadowed it, but I didn't want to spoil it. Notice how I said just because of the fact that I use Architect and not Architect, sorry, that's the Magic the Gathering. Oopsie. Just because of the fact I use Chunk Base to figure out where a fortress was doesn't mean I know what's going to be inside the fortress. And that's what I was foreshadowing. Basically, I explored the entire fortress and there's no nether wart here. So now I gotta find another fortress. Well, luckily for me, there's a fortress right next to us, right next to this one. All I have to do is literally go up here, dig through this wall, and we'll get there in no time. So now, let me dig through this so I can actually show y'all the other fortress that hopefully will have nether wart. But most likely it probably won't because my luck is terrible. Okay, so now that we figure out this fortress, we're gonna try and explore it and try and get, first things first, 2 more nether skulls, and more importantly, what's it called? Not only are we gonna try and get nether skulls, we're also gonna try and get, or wither skulls, I mean, we're gonna try and get our nether wart. Now, I forgot to mention this too, the other fortress also had literally no chest in it either. So, that's kind of funny. The other really small fortress, luckily we already found another nether wart, that's good. But yeah, the fortress we found, the first one, it had no nether wart and it had no chest. So the loot you're supposed to get from these areas does not exist, and the nether wart doesn't exist either. They're really unlucky. But it's fine because this one has loot and also I already had nether wart, so I'm pretty happy. So the plan is to try and get some what's it called? What's cousin schools? I don't want him to hit me because if I get hit, I just die. So I don't want that. I don't want that to happen either. But we're gonna try and murder him and hopefully I get a skull. Oh wow. That's kind of funny. Anyway, now we got a skull, we can continue. So the reason why I'm splitting up this area is because of the fact that basically, I wanted to show y'all that I got the skull, but also I wanted to show y'all that I did explore the entire thing and try and get as much as possible. There's so many wood skeletons here, by the way. Luckily, that skeleton shot the other one, so he killed it. Look for me. And also, this is really useful. I can get a lot of coal, so maybe in the future I should make an actual wood skeleton farm, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to make one of those. I've never made one before in my entire life, so I'm kind of scared to try, but maybe. We'll see. Block that off because wood skeletons are 3 blocks tall. I know I said tall, that tall. So because they're 3 blocks tall, it makes it really easy to kill them because of the fact that they can't get past here. So hopefully I can get another skull, but on my luck, I probably will not. But anyway, I just want to showcase the fact that I did indeed come here to get a skull. Oh well, I did did get a skull, found chest, and found another wart. So now I'm going to basically just cut back to when I get back to the overworld because of the fact this video is already really long. And it's time to wrap it up so we can start the next video next time. Also, I ran out of my iron pickaxe broke, so I literally have to combine all of the stone sword that these guys give you so I can actually do damage to the enemies. But anyway, let's go back to the overworld. And I didn't die this time, so I don't have to cut that off. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one part. Oh my gosh. This skeleton was the most annoying thing on the planet. Because for some reason, the terrain spawned in a really bad way. Because this is a basalt dust biome. The nether has 3 biomes. The basalt deltas, the nether wastes, the crimson forest, and the blue one, but I can't remember the name of it. Oh wow, I don't remember what it's called, but the blue one with the trees, the blue trees. Basically the basalt deltas has lava everywhere, like literally everywhere. So the literal, sadly unlucky for me, the nether warts that spawned here spawned literally in lava. So instead of getting like a full 10 nether wart or whatever it is, I instead got a little bit. Then the second I placed on the block to put the lava away, the lava blocks updated, and then as a result, they got rid of all my nether wart. I'm like, are you serious? But on the bright side, we did get some, so we can at least make a farm or something in the future, and hopefully get some nether wart. But anyway, like I said before, let's go straight back to the overworld, so we can end off the video. Okay, now we're back in the overworld, and I slept in the bed. I can basically show y'all exactly what I had gotten from everything. Also, I forgot to mention, I did trade with this guy. I kind of spent a lot of my iron actually trading with him, so I kind of am a little sad, but I still have a stack of iron, so I'm pretty happy. We got a few diamonds from the Cave Explorer, from the Nether Exploration, a bunch of swords, 35 blaze rods, a lot of bones. So I have a lot of bones. I can bone meal stuff, and I'm pretty happy. The main thing I care about though is the Nether wart that we got, because Nether wart is the most important thing. And now that we have Nether wart, we can actually build some stuff. I mean, I'm just gonna drop this stuff down here because I don't care. I'm never gonna go down this hole anyway, because I'm never gonna get trapped with that villager. But anyway, now that we have 27 Nether wart, I'm pretty happy, and I'm going to end up building a farm hopefully in the future where we can use that Nether wart and different things like that. So I think today has been a really successful video, and I think it's time for us to actually end it because of the fact that we've done a lot. We started the world, we went caving, montage through a bunch of villagers, basically taking a bunch of stuff from villagers, and we ended up going to Nether too, and we even got some blaze rods and stuff like that. So in the next video, I'm going to end up starting the preparations to actually build the base, because we kind of actually have to go, build the stuff. But the problem is, in order to do that, we need materials, and we also will need blocks and more mining stuff. So we're gonna have to go mining as well, again, to get more materials. Because the more materials we have, the better. If you're new to the video, of course, unlucky I fell down the hole. That's funny. If you're new to the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I read every single comment. And also, like I said, please make sure you show me your support in this video. Literally, Minecraft videos take so long to make. I think this video in total, from after editing everything down and how long I played for, we've been playing for 12 days. Now, I believe I slept for like 3 of those days, like 4 of those days. So that means that every day is 20 minutes. 20 times 12 is a giant number. Long story short, I played this game for probably like 4 hours, and I edited it all down to 1 hour video where I fast forward a lot of stuff. So make sure you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.